So today, we are going to make a chicken coop or start on it since we had chickens and they're growing fast.
How far do you think we're going to get on it today?
Probably halfway. Probably maybe all of it.
We'll see, won't we?
Unless it rains.
Today we're gonna start on building the chicken coop. It was raining all morning, but it's kind of cleared up a little bit now. So we're gonna start trying to lay out what we're gonna do and how we're gonna build it. Probably won't get it done today, but we're gonna get a good start on it. This is your project.
You want me to get some wood?
You can get it.
So Rayleigh, what are we doing right now?
We're
babes.
getting the shape of it.
We're trying to figure out, we don't have directions. We don't have like a set plan on for sure what we're gonna do. So we're trying to figure out how we want to build this chicken coop. Honey, what are you doing?
I'm looking for my work belt.
What happened? You used to know where it was.
I know, I organized the garage too much or something.
You cleaned too much, now
Although
you can't.
this isn't clean, so I should be able to find it here. Yeah, we're just gonna make it
Layla, why do you have a tool belt on?
Gets me to work. Mom, there's a baby bird in half of the egg. Well, no, that's yellow.
That's disgusting.
I just found it. It was like that.
See that? And then you could take your saw. I can do this part for you when you're done, but you take your saw and start another one.
Can I try that?
Hit it like you mean it. So I used. You're trying to snap them off. So just for future reference, we're going to make the bottom of our chicken coop 3 foot off the ground. And it's going to be 4x8, the size of a full sheet of plywood. So that's what we're figuring out now, is where all of our locations need to be.
Hey, Russ, tell me what you just did on the 2x4.
We just notched this out so that when this lays down in this notch, it'll be flush here. And now I'm just getting the parts that didn't come off with the saw, the notching, so it's flat.
Nice. This one's sticking up a little bit.
It's not all the way in yet, it's just tight.
Tell me what you're doing.
Banging out the notches, I think.
Right, so we've notched 2 sides now. We decided to,
One
we're
on
gonna
there,
notch.
one on there.
Yep, so
Then I'm gonna give this to Layla because she has her side to do yet.
So now you can see we have 2 sides notched out.
One's for the 8-foot side this way, and then one will be for the sides the other way. Okay, we're gonna put a screw in on both ends, just one screw, and then we'll square it up to make sure we're square. good.
Really?
Okay, what we're working on right now is the floor of the chicken house and where the roof is going to be on the top end. We're using 4" by 4" by 8" posts, square posts, and then I'm using treated lumber so that if any moisture gets in from the sides or the bottom, that it stands up to it. So we're basically notching these areas out. I measured up 36 inches, which is 3 foot, and that's going to be the bottom of our floor, and then the plywood will sit on top of those, the wood. So that's what we're building right now, is the floor and the roof support.
Ready to screw.
Okay, Russell, show me. Get down there and show me what you did.
Well, we got it notched out for the 8-foot piece on this side, and then we'll bring our 4-foot pieces and butt them up against our 8-foot piece, and then this will support the floor on both sides.
You gotta push down with the drill.
Easy, easy. Okay, push here. Yep. Perfect. Push it, push it, push it. Push this. Yep. Oh, perfect. That's just right. Go. Perfect.
Guys! It's time. Is that one in its place?
So we're putting the sideboards on. The kids are helping again. So we just added a couple supports on the ends, just because the kids were getting tired of holding it, and we wanted to be a little more safe. And we're going to figure out now. We had to cut our boards at an angle because here is where the back of the coop will be, and up there is where the front, and so we need to cut a board, and it's going to angle for the roof.
So I've notched out here where the cross member is going to go. It's going to go from this over to here. So I'm just notching this out so that the cross member will fit nicely into this slot here. What we're going to do.
Okay, so if you can see, we have the notches cut out on each end where our slope will be. And we've decided, instead of putting short pieces on here, we're going to put 6-foot pieces so we have an overhang to help protect the chicken house. So the real test, does it fit? We're gonna go ahead and put the bottom screws in. And this is what we do to clean it up. And
Looks good.
how long is it?
slightly over 8 foot, which is good because we want the plywood to sit just right inside the edge. 4 foot. It's not bad. It's good. Yep, we're good.
Okay, then I can.
You got piece number 3.
How many are we doing?
Piece number 3.
5. Man, you did this before? You seem like a professional.
Number 5. We got him.
Nope. You good?
Hey, Ray.
Let me take this over.
An overview shot.
So it's a 4x8 sheet of plywood for the floor. Just taking some measurements of the poles. Can you explain to us why we call the triangle a square?
Because this is a square corner, and that's why it's called a square. It makes sure things are square.
What do you think about that, Rayleigh?
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that, did ya? Hold the board, babes.
Yep. Okay, now we're gonna try.
A little more, there you go.
The floor is fine.
Look at that!
Fit just perfectly.
So the floor is done.
Okay, so start screwing this baby down.
I was gonna say, cause I'm
Dinner.
getting pretty funny.
Well, we're not gonna get this all done today, but we have got a good start. So this is all the farther we got tonight, but there's a lot of notching out to do, and so hopefully tomorrow we'll have some time to hit it again and get it all finished up. All right, today is day 2 of our chicken coop build, and today we hope to get at least the outside shell of the chicken coop put together. I'm not sure we have all of the materials that we need to finish it yet, but we'd like to get it at least closed in and get the exterior of it done. But before I get started on that, the kids have came in and said that they have, several of the kids have said they have some bike issues, so I got to try to figure out if I have the parts to get those fixed and get them back on the road. So if we get yours fixed, that'll fix the problems.
Yeah.
If we get yours going?
Yeah.
Okay. Bring it out here. I'm hoping there's not much wrong with this bike. Her tires are a little low, but she says that was making her go slow. Kids are grown up, and so they've outgrown the bikes that they did have. So we're kind of having to move them all up and into different bikes. Is it better?
I can shoot for this.
So it's day 2 of our chicken coop build. Today our goal is to basically get the exterior panels on, finish out the roof, maybe put the roof panels on, or the roofing. We probably don't have all the supplies that we need, especially for the fenced in area, but we should have this looking pretty much like a chicken coop by the end of the day, hopefully.
And you don't want to run them out.
2. Got it? Beautiful.
Here's what the roof looks like so far.
Under there and it feels like the knife is going
That's perfect.
We planned it so that this side here is a half a sheet tall. So this is 48 inches tall, and then it slopes down to about, I don't know, 42.
And we decided this is going to be the chicken run side, which we'll come back in later and cut the hole for the chicken run, the door. So we'll have a little ladder coming out so the chickens can get down. And our goal at this point is that underneath is where the ducks will stay. So we'll see how that works.
We got this panel fastened with a couple screws to the post. It wouldn't move, so we could draw out this door. We were just deciding on what size we wanted. So we're gonna take it back off, cut the door out. That way, it's gonna be easier to cut it out with the piece off than if it was already attached on here.
Don't know this. I know.
All right.
Oh, what do you make? Snowflake or a flower?
Snowflake. Except that it's not white. What are we doing, Dad?
We are working on reinforcing the door so it's not just real flimsy half-inch siding. We're putting some wood on the back of it to make it stronger.
Oh, wow. Well, Dad is working over there.
I can wipe this too. I do it. Do that.
They
Okay, Daddy.
are breaking
This way.
pieces of trim.
This.
So here's the finished product on the door. Screwed all these pieces to the back to make it stiffer. Now we just got to put the hinges on.
So we got hinges on right here so it can open and close. Done.
Where's the drill that you're screwing around with?
I don't know.
Push on the drill. So,
Can you lock that, Mom?
it's getting late in the day, and I pretty much ran out of the supplies that we need to continue the framing up of the stuff on the inside. And we really didn't get as far as I thought we would get today, but we did make some headway, and it's all pretty much enclosed. Yeah, so tomorrow maybe we'll get to work on it a little more and get it finished up. It's actually a lot more work than I kind of envisioned in my mind. So, but it's going good. Yeah, we'll keep plugging away.
they don't need it. They don't need to go out. You know what I'm saying?
Why did I say that? Why do you have to have a stone when I don't have that control? That's all.
Hello.
Okay, so today we went to town because we needed to get a few more supplies for the chicken build. But while we were at the Royal Farm store, we decided they had some baby chicks there, obviously, at this time of the year. And so we decided we had to take a look. And they had some on sale, so we couldn't resist, and we bought a couple more chicks. So we're gonna put them in with the other ones, and hopefully they'll get along.
Tell me when you're ready. Ready? Okay. Hey guys, we got some new friends. Monster now, don't pet them. They pooped a lot. They're way tiny. Really, you might have an Issa bread.
They sure gave him in a cute little box, that's for sure. Okay guys, now get along. They're still smaller than the other ones, aren't they?
They're way tinier than the other. Holy cow, they got quiet when they came in.
Mm-hmm. They're like, who is that?
So we've changed the design. We have taken off our panel where our nesting boxes were going to be. We decided we did not want the nesting boxes on the floor. We wanted them up off the ground so that the chickens couldn't make a mess in there. So we took off that whole wall, and since then we've built 4 nesting boxes instead of 5, so we've made them smaller. We've put down some linoleum on the bottom to help with cleanup, and as you can tell, we have a little lip here. We have a little lip here to help keep things from coming out of the nest and the chickens from getting a bunch of junk in there. We're also going to use the nesting pads that we can just pull out and wash and change. So we got the side panel on, drilling some holes so we can screw it on.
You have to sit up there to do that?
No. You want to sit up here?
You weirdos.
Going to Sophie and Chloe.
King and queen. Cat, king and queen.
Moment of truth. See if we, and I didn't measure. See if Russ measured right. So, nesting boxes and roost.
All right, so we got our chicken boxes redone. Raised up, shortened, got the lid made. Put some framing there. Closes real nice. Just have 4 boxes because chickens a lot of times like to share boxes. They got some linoleum or vinyl in the bottom. And this is how it looks on the inside. Got them raised up. Need to get the roof finished, and we're going to be running in town to get a few more supplies. And this is what looks like a war zone right now here. We need to get this all cleaned up.
Yeah. Layla, did you catch one of your ducks?
Well, after several long days, we're finally pretty much done with this. We still have to put some vent holes in this side, a chicken door on this end, but got the roof on. We're gonna cut the legs off a little bit, make it a little bit shorter, but we pretty much got it all done. The kids are already putting it to use, locking each other inside.
And
What am I seeing?
little faces.
Hello.
Grab the eggs.
I'm a chicken egg. Hi.